With that down, let's move on to main topic number 3. And our third main topic today gets submitted to us by, I always mispronounce, Gourmet. I always mispronounce. Labelle writes, hey, John and Rob, some new official photos just dropped for the long-awaited New Mutants. We get a way better look and clean look at the Demon Bear and other villains that look pretty effing scary. Personally, I'm getting more hype for this movie every day that goes by. Your thoughts? All right, thanks a lot for sending that in, man. And yes, in the midst of the 32 delays, and as the cast of New Mutants get ready to celebrate their 45th birthdays and all that kind of stuff, New Mutants still has life. And the venerable visual effects magazine, Cinefex, has just put out a look, a brand new look at some of the creature effects that I am telling you are straight out of nightmares. This Smiley Man one, I just completely dig. But we go down and take a look at some of these images that came from there. Of course, we get to see some nice conceptual art. The Demon Bear looks amazing to me. I just think that kind of mixture of physicality with ethereal kind of a design mixed in, I think looks great. I think it looks wonderful. Some really good shots of Demon Bear. And of course, we get to look at Smiley Man. Rob, here's the thing that excites me about these pictures. The pictures are very good, right? At the end of the day, they're just still images, right? Still images do not tell us if a movie is going to be good or not. But they can be positive or they can be negative. They look good. But here's the part that excites me about these pictures. The fact that Disney is releasing these pictures to a publication like Cinefex to run and highlight, to me, that tells me their plan is still moving forward. That tells me, oh yeah, they haven't forgotten about this movie. Because sometimes, Rob, it really does feel like New Mutants is just getting lost in the mix. It really does. Yeah. It feels like it's just going to be the forgotten film that they just forget about. And the thing that excites me about this is like, oh no, they still have an eye at promoting this and letting people get some looks at it. To me, this tells me the plan is still moving forward. They do have a plan for this movie. They want to release this movie. And I think that's a great thing. So, Rob, let me ask you a couple things here. Number one, what does them releasing these images say to you? But secondly, what do you think about the images themselves?
Well, obviously Cinefex, they have a long lead time. So everyone thought that New Mutants would have already been in theaters. They didn't think it was going to get delayed again. And as you know, I did my 400th episode of Rob's Observations, and I interviewed a bunch of people for the show, and I interviewed Bill Sienkiewicz, who drew the original Demon Bear story arc that was appearing in New Mutants, and he was actually working on the film. He's been doing posters for the movie and all kinds of stuff, and he's seen the film. Now, look, whenever somebody that's not necessarily in Hollywood, I don't care who they are, as much as I love Bill Sienkiewicz, talk about movies and what they've seen, I always take it with a grain of salt. However, the way he spoke to me about what he saw with New Mutants, Josh Boone, the director, I have confidence in him. The fact that they even adapted this storyline in the first place, I thought was amazing. It shows that everybody involved knew what was up. And the fact that Sienkiewicz himself was really, really excited because it's literally his nightmarish imagery of the Demon Bear, which was something that was very controversial at the time, his artwork style being brought over to New Mutants. To me, I'm more excited than ever. And seeing these images, like you were pointing out, they have a really interesting, unique quality. And they kind of don't really look like anything we've seen before, certainly not in an X-Men movie. And I'm just really excited about this film, and I am hoping against hope that when we finally do get to see this movie, John, when it finally comes out, I want this movie to kick major ass. I want this movie to be so good, and I love this idea. I love the Demon Bear storyline. I love everything that I've been seeing from this movie. I love the cast. Seeing Ilyana Rasputin with her soul sword magic. Taylor, what's her name? Taylor Joy. The
Anna
actress.
Taylor-Joy.
Anna Taylor-Joy. I love her, and seeing her wielding that soul sword, I'm like, I can't wait for this movie, and these images look great. I'm very excited. It's even got kind of it's like a terror dog from Ghostbusters in a way, and I love it. I just think this is so dope. I cannot wait. You know what? I can hear in my mind the growl the low bass growl I bet this demon bear is sounding like in these pictures. And I can't wait. I can't wait.
I think it looks really good. Again, I'm excited that they keep talking about it. I'm excited about the images we're seeing. And hopefully soon, once they get a better picture about when the theaters are indeed going to open, because it looks like that's getting closer, we'll start hearing about when they've reset the release date for this. And fingers crossed, it'll be sooner rather than later. I don't want them to push this thing to 2021. I really don't. I just, it's time. It's time. It's time to put this damn thing out. Anyway, guys, question is, what do you think about this? The fact that they even put these images out, but more so, what did you think about the images themselves? Jump on down to the comment section below and let us know your thoughts. Okay, guys.